So I think this Gen AI in data modernization offers a great opportunity for the CIOs to offer a disruptive innovation to the customers, to their business at the speed which has now never been thought around. And I kind of love to take an analogy with the bullet train. So what bullet train is kind of able to offer in the way we commute, the same thing AI and data modernization can offer in the IT space for us to offer to a business. Now, interesting thing is, which I also shared in my presentation, is that bullet train can run from 250 kilometers an hour to 450 kilometers an hour. And what makes a difference is the underlying track, the solid foundation, the control systems. So what Kyndryl has done differently is to give the organization those solid tracks, those solid foundations, such that they don't get limited by the support of the train for their bullet train of Gen AI and data modernization to run the speed at which they want. Now, what does it mean? Kyndryl has always been a leader in the managed services, and we have always taken a pride in saying that we really develop great platforms for the managed services. Just to put a figure, we have more than 3,000 patents, which we take pride on, and it keeps getting better every day. Now, the good news is that we have developed the same platforms for the two new transformation areas, and the two most common areas we hear from most of the customers is Gen AI and data modernization. And for both this, we have our platforms ready. And what this helps customer is, without limiting them on the choice of technologies, they help them right from the prototype stage to the time they go for production, keeping the security and compliance in control at every stage, right from prototype to the lifecycle management to development to the time they go for production life scale. Everything happens through a pre-temporalized template. And again, I'm repeating it, it's a platform which is technology agnostic. And the advantage to the customers is that their time to market becomes much faster. It takes the risk out of the whole project, and it is secure and compliant. So they're not worried about the regulation risk from their compliance, from the regulators, from their internal standards. And that's the platforms that we are bringing to the customers to just expedite this journey, which is what I say, so that the bullet train of this does not get limited by the support foundation of the tracks, and the business runs at the speed at which we want, which is what all of us want in the industry. Right, so I think the good part is that customers know us for our managed services. We have been doing it. We are the trusted partners for them. And with this innovation platforms, which we were not known for, and this is where I also wanted to thank ETCIO to kind of organize this kind of forums, which gives us a great ability to share what we have as a new platform, new thing which they can leverage, in a very organized fashion. And again, hats off to the ETCIO, the way they have organized this in a very systematic way for 3 days. It has been extremely useful. And we have been able to explain these new platforms to the customer. There have been a lot of interest from the customer from all the segments, including the PSU segments, the BFSI segment, the manufacturing segment. And that's the value that we deliver, the power of platforms, which helps you do the thing faster, better, taking the risk out of the game.
Right. Thanks so much for sharing that, and it was an absolute pleasure hosting you. Have a great seeing you all.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure to talk to ETCI. Thank you. Sorry. So sorry.